Oh, what's up?
What's up?
What's good?
What's goody?
It's me and Gigi here to bring you guys a makeup tutorial.
Hey y'all, how's your day going? What you gonna do first?
You know, I feel like these eye masks, like, how do you feel like these eye masks?
Same,
what
girl.
do you feel like?
I really like them because here's the thing. I feel like there's like a lot of these different kind of like gel masks or serums for your under eye, but I personally feel like my under eye is always dry. And if you're someone like us who wears like a lot of powder, likes that full coverage smooth effect, sometimes the under eye skin is a lot thinner. So you need to hydrate, girl.
This is a heating eye pad.
Under the eyes. Leave on for approximately 20 to 25 minutes.
All right, y'all. Mine is different. Mine goes on like this, and I can't see y'all. So I'm gonna let Gigi handle y'all and talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? The Koreans got me lit today.
Y'all,
It's covering my whole life. You know, I'm good. I'm good.
These gel pads be so slippery. I need some sort of something to see where I'm gonna lay these hoes down. I'm gonna just pop it. Don't drop it.
You can't do nothing with those nails.
No, normally I can, but these hoes is slippery. It's like.
So once Gigi gets those on, we be back in 5. Oh, the Koreans fucking with me. I can't see now. Wait, I can't see. I gotta take these shit the fuck off. I cannot see. My eyes is blurry. What the fuck are they doing to me? Gigi, hurry up and put that on.
I'm gonna try what the Koreans try and use barbecue in her eyes.
Girl, what is this called? IMB eye mask.
Yo, you gotta lay back when you apply these.
Oh shit, my eyes is hot. My eyes is hotter than a pot. Gigi, it's your stuff on here.
Yeah.
Why do they want my eyes to be hot? I don't understand. And then I can't see when I take it off. My eyes blurry now. They trying to have me fuck up my makeup. Gigi, give me yours. I don't know what the hell this shit the fuck is. Y'all ain't gonna take away my vision. They trying to take away my vision.
Okay, well, I'll assess these in a second, but I love the It Cosmetics Renewal. It's just basically like a lip conditioner. They have different tints, but this is the honey one. It's like the most natural or nude, because I don't like too much of a tint, but it is super hydrating.
I can't believe they try to make me blind. That was not okay.
I can't believe that these literally are now like on my nose.
Like, what the hell? See, I can get with this.
That's because you ain't got no talents.
I can get with this.
They feel good though.
Yeah, I don't want no bags. This is perfect.
Like they feel real hydrated.
I'm glad Gigi bought this, because, honey, I don't know what I bought. Okay, so.
These have glitter and they're so pretty. Have you looked?
Okay, wait, I feel like it's working.
I do too. Like, I feel real cool. I'm gonna take a little sip real quick.
All right, so we be back in 5 minutes. Goodbye. We're back. Okay, we're gonna do our skincare. We're gonna prime, and y'all just gonna watch us. Let's go.
Yes. What you using?
So I see this Lancome Absolute, and I really love this because it has a lot of vitamins, and it's one of my favorites. I really love this. Definitely give it a try.
I have like a couple things that I use. My routine is like pretty sturdy. Moisturizer kind of come and goes because I just have a lot of different ones that I like. But I will always use this Thayer's Witch Hazel and Aloe Vera formula. It's really created for like hypoallergenic skin or like sensitive skin that's really prone to like inflammation, redness. But I love this before makeup for my clients because it feels very soothing and calming. It kind of wakes up the skin. But it's so hydrating as well. And even if you are more on the oily side, this is just like a drink of water for your skin. So I'll do this last before I do anything else.
We're not getting paid for nothing from this video.
Absolutely nothing, just to let you know.
We just helping the girls out.
Like a difference.
Prime. This is one of my favorite primers, and it's called Black Up. And why I really like this primer is because it's made for ethnic skin. It's made for black women, and what's good about it is it really helps with hyperpigmentation. It bronzes, but it still gives you a nice neutralization. And primers that do that, I feel like that's a good 2-in-1, because who doesn't want to be primed and neutralized? Like, come on.
Well,
I don't understand. This is falling low now.
Yeah, it's going to.
I think it's time to.
I'm using an oldie but a goodie. This is really amazing. This is one of the products that she actually put me on, but I love this. I have like a little sample. I have a couple of things. Yeah, I have a couple of these in my kit. But it's so crazy because I wasn't using this except for the past maybe couple months of our makeup routine. And y'all, my students, when I teach people at like local malls, like everywhere I go, everyone's like, your skin is so smooth. What do you do? And I always tell them, it's this step 1 skin equalizer. This stuff fills in the pores. It gives you a clean slate. It looks very smooth and mattified, but it's not cracky. And your makeup lays on top of it beautifully. You want to make sure though with this your skin's not too wet because it will kind of pill up a little bit. So always like make sure your hydration is like seeped into the skin before you go forward and use it. But girl, if you don't have this, race to Sephora and try it, get a sample of it, or just purchase it. You know, just trust us. We know what we're doing.
All right, these are falling off. It's time for me to take
I'm just gonna
off.
like go ahead.
It's time for me to take these off. I feel so good. Look at that. I'm gonna zoom this in later for y'all. Look at that.
It gives you like, oh yeah. And then I like to take any of the solution that's kind of left over.
I came to slay. What you came to do?
I came to slay too.
You came to slay?
Are you going in with color?
Wait, are you here to play or are you here to slay?
I'm here to slay. You know, I'm never here to play.
You came a long way.
I really did.
She came a long way.
You know, it's only 30-minute drive, but it ain't, you know, nothing too far from my boo.
Me and Gigi going bag to bag.
We should just tell them how we met as well, because you know people are going one day.
I met Gigi inside the mall at MAC. Gigi worked for MAC.
I did.
So y'all getting tips from a real beauty guru. Don't slack on this info. Go ahead, subscribe below. What's your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel is Makeup for Her with 2 R's, and there's new videos that are going to be coming on like Mondays and Fridays. It'll be more as I upload and kind of get my upload schedule going, but yeah. No, I worked for MAC for a while. If you don't know, I'm from Los Angeles. I started with MAC out there, and then I kind of came here. I liked working for there. It's not like the end all be all, but it did kind of teach me a lot about artistry and like being a good entrepreneur. We met there, and we kind of like clicked right away. And at first I was like, ooh, she's pretty. I don't know if she's gonna like me. Like, I knew she's from New York. I'm from LA. Like, you know, sometimes like we have such a strong personality and a vibe that we radiate off that like without even knowing, I feel like people are always like, oh, I'm scared to talk to them, or like they must be mean. We're really not. I think
We're really not.
It's just the persona that we have and like how we carry ourselves. Because we're both like, the one thing I will tell you is we're not mean, but we're both really confident.
Really confident, like really.
For sure. And it took us a long time to get there, so we really stand on like the foundation of our confidence. But yeah,
they can't break us. They can't shake us.
They be trying to every day though, all the time.
I mean, like, we good.
They really do love me too. What are you using on your brows?
So, you know, I'm gonna fill my brows in, and I honestly got this brow pencil from a trade show. There's this group called Discount Makeup, Dallas blowout sale, and you know they were on Facebook, and I went there and I got a few things for the girls, and I really love this pencil.
She said I got a few things for the girls. I'm putting that Makeup Forever primer into the skin now. I like to push it in really nicely, and I don't put it everywhere. I don't feel like you need it everywhere. You can if you want to, girl. Float your own boat for sure.
I just want to let y'all know I'm gonna beat Gigi because Gigi is playing, and Gigi really don't know this is a contest. She didn't know. She didn't know this is really a contest, and Gigi over there playing, y'all.
Y'all, I take forever to do. The one thing I will say, if I have time, I could do this whole thing in 15 minutes, but if I have time, girl, I will take a minute. I love...
Me and Gigi back to back is getting scary.
Hey.
I came to slay, sis, no canary.
Hey.
Gigi got bars too, though. Let me hear Sean.
For real. Nah, for real. I am a rapper, so if y'all don't know, go follow the main page. The makeup page is cute, but go follow the main page. We'll put the info down below. But I do like a couple little freestyles sometimes a week, but right now I'm working on an album. I'm getting things together with that, and a couple videos are coming really, really soon. I've been really pushing not only my brush, but pushing that mic, so, and my pen. So 2020 is gonna be a really big year. So I'm super excited. I'm just using my good old best friends. These are some duckbill clips from the good old beauty supply store. See? Girl, I can wear 2 different pairs of shoes and make it work.
But if I was stuck on the island, bring me Dove soap and my makeup.
For real, and
actually all the fried chicken in the world.
Oh,
and I'm good.
Girl, that sounds fried
chicken
good.
with some bread.
Oh,
that's all I need is fried chicken and bread.
So I'm gonna go on with my foundation. I really like to use a foundation that is from my skin because I do have a little bit of texture. I don't use too much either. I like to start small. I don't like to use a foundation that's like too heavy on my skin, but I do like a full coverage. So I feel like there is an in-between there. So I use a hydrating concealer and a little bit more of a mattifying foundation. All right,
y'all know I like my brows because I have no brows, so I really gotta focus on my brows.
Y'all, I'm being 100 with you guys right now. My foundation on camera is probably gonna look really yellow. My skin is more on the golden side, but I did, number one, exfoliate and shave and do all that good trash that I can't wait for laser hair removal to exuberate. I'm here. So I like to pack and press my foundation in. If you have perfect skin and if your skin looks like hers, you can pack in certain areas and buff through. But for me, because I have texture right in this area specifically, I'll kind of buff through actually the center of my face because normally that's the area where a lot of people need coverage, and the center of my face is never really the issue. It's always the bottom and this area right up at the top where I have a little bit of a different like tonality in my skin. So I'm gonna buff on my chin because nobody needs too much excessive makeup right there. It wears really terribly. Girl, look at that coverage.
That's actually bomb.
Look at that coverage.
Oh, I see what you're using over there.
Period.
I see what Gigi using. Comment below if y'all have any questions of what we using and stuff like that. Gigi's actually using, you should actually tell them what you're using. That's one of your favorites.
Oh,
that one's one of your favorites.
It really is. This is something that I've been using for, oh my God. Since it came out almost a year and a half ago. This is the Huda Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. This is insane. I'm not gonna lie, it is a little bit thick and it's heavy if you're not like an everyday makeup wearer, but I'm sorry, whoever's watching this video, you're an everyday makeup wearer, okay? I'm saying, and you're not just that girl everyday makeup wearer, you're that girl everyday makeup wearer. So you'll really like this. It is fuller coverage. Sometimes if I'm not trying to go for that much heat when it comes to that intensity for my foundation, I'll mix this with something like a little bit more on the hydrating side that's a little bit looser of a consistency to kind of like get a little more sheer, get a little bit more medium coverage. But girl, today I don't know who medium coverage is. So I'm tapping that in. And if you're wondering and you're close to my skin shade or you have clients that are, the color that I use is called Macaron.
Ooh.
And I never say what shades I'm using, so.
I don't know if I want to do the top today.
Let me see. Oh, they look fire.
Yeah.
No, they look so, oh my God, yes. And they look so natural.
I don't think I'm going to do the top today, guys.
Coming in on the money.
Nice eyeshadow primer.
Getting sleazy while it's sunny.
Ooh. Can we talk about how there's a lot of influencers on YouTube that get paid to promote products that they really don't like?
Period.
I really want to focus on that at this moment because I always just, being a makeup artist, been true to myself. I refuse, like even when telling clients what to use, I do not withhold information and be like, oh, okay, no, try this one, and I really don't like it. I think that's not cool.
Exactly. I had a hair in my face that I was moving. No, I feel the same way. And we are entrepreneurs, number one, and we're also consumers of like everything beauty. Yeah. Like hair, makeup, clothing. So to me, it's sad because I feel like YouTube is no longer a place that I can go to for like humble and honest opinions because there's always a bag in front of it and people will say whatever for the coin. It's interesting to me that the people who don't pay for the product are the people who get the most royalties and the people who do are the people who tend to get shafted. And while I understand we don't have that same notoriety and that push of millions of followers of subscribers, we have our own substantiality and we have like our own business and our own public that still respects our opinion. Or, some texture. I apply a lot of concealer. I think I apply more concealer than foundation. It's something I've always done. I am Greek and Italian, so hereditarily I have a little bit of like purple underneath of my eyes. It's not too bad, but I am obsessed. If y'all remember earlier, I said highlighting and contouring is my favorite. So, but I like using this color because it does highlight, but it's also close enough to my skin because I will normally use about 2 concealers. One that's a little warmer to kind of counteract discoloration or darkness, and then one that's a little. But if you're gonna hide discoloration, using something brighter is actually gonna focus it and bring it forward. So always remember, conceal and then brighten. I'm gonna go and use the
Amen, Gigi.
Period,
Amen.
Right? What you doing? Tell me
So
what
I
you doing.
want to show them. I want to show
I'll be
them.
talking over here. She got a whole eye look on.
I'm using this palette to do my makeup today, and I'm literally just, honey, I want my eyes to slay today.
Let me see. Turn towards me.
And
we're using that color.
I'm using this nice navy color today. I just want my eyes to be popping. I'm taking some pictures with my bestie. I'm going out with my bestie, and I just want.
Do a few things.
I want to look cute. I want to look like a Joan, like a Betty B, like a Babiana.
Now, I wanna take a quick second as well to talk about politics.
Ooh, we gonna get into some things.
In like the beauty community as well as in the music industry.
Yeah.
Because now I've crossed over into both. My boyfriend full-time raps. If y'all haven't checked him out, Travell Music, shameless plug. Politics are very, very large, and I was watching a Nicki Minaj video when she won the Game Changer Award. I think it was like a couple weeks ago.
Congratulations,
Congrats,
queen.
my queen! Right, absolutely. No, she was talking about some things that she liked in the music industry, and that was that there was more female artists being accepted and you know, being publicly acclaimed and noticed in the game, which I loved. But then the other thing that I completely agree with is she said that I wish that it wasn't so politically driven as far as, you know, like a plan, like who has the most followers, who's the most notably seen, you know, who gets this, who gets that, who has the right, her words exactly, where she's over it being about who has the right connections and who knows who. And she wishes that the business was just based on raw talent, because she said there's so much out there that's undiscovered because they don't have the plug, the connections, the followers. And so I would agree with that, because you have smaller influencers, beauty influencers, rappers, music, photographers, everything. And people are getting so unnoticed because we live in the influencer age, which is great for entrepreneurship and business for younger people and being able to use Instagram to create your business. But at the same time, it sucks. Yeah. Because, you know, if you don't have 200K to start, people aren't interested.
Such a fact. And poor Nicki, 10 years of all that work, like... And shout out to Billboard, you know, I really thought no one cared, you know?
Yeah, I think it's dope. For sure. But it's crazy because, you know, you have people like Cardi who had Love and Hip Hop as an influence to push her, and then really it's one big mega hit and she's boom, boom, bam. And she's also affiliated, because of her husband, with one of like the most popular rap groups in the game for the past 2-3 years. So that also catapulted her. And it's, you know, like, no ill will, nothing bad. But then you also have people like Meg Thee Stallion, who it took her 6 years, 7 years to get where she did, of busting her ass and going to school and, you know, living her life. So I think it's just different circumstances. And with Cardi, it truly was who she knew. You know what I'm saying? So I just wish that everybody was influenced more so by talent, and that people would be more interested in associating themselves with people who have less of a following and helping them out. It's eyeshadow.
I actually wanted to just say, you know, I'm not biased, but Nicki Minaj is my favorite artist. She's actually my favorite female rapper. A lot of people are scared to say it, and hey, that's fine. You know, and
but why? Like, it's so crazy. Like, people used to live for Nicki Minaj. She used to be all over the radio, billboards, platforms, this, that, and the other thing. And this hate train has begun, and it's like stomped her out, and everyone's like afraid to say they're a fan. And it sucks, man. It sucks. Like, I remember being like, I think I was like 13 years old and listening to her CDs when I used to go buy them at Best Buy and put them on my CD player in my room, and it's crazy.
That sucks. That really does. And the fact of the matter is, she has raw talent. You know, she has one of the biggest RIAA certifications in female rap, you know, and people need to cut the crap, and they need to give people their credit, because people like that are really talented. And look, she's not around right now. She's ghost. And who do we miss? Nicki Minaj. And I like to do my makeup like her. Oh my gosh, when I was growing up.
That's like low-key what I'm probably going to do today.
Oh, that Snob lipstick. I used to run it down, honey.
And Saint Germain.
Ooh, I used to run it down. But yeah.
And the one thing that is important to know that we always talk about is, although everyone's on a hate train, who is everybody always looking like? Who is everybody always copying? When was Chanel that popular Cash Doll? When was Chanel that popular Cardi? When was Chanel that popular Iggy Azalea?
Oh, Fendi. And Fendi sold
too.
Out.
Yeah.
Come on.
And no one was wearing these lace wigs like that. you cannot say that she did not start like the lace wig revolution.
She really did.
And nobody, I stood up for this because y'all know, nobody was wearing 40, 30, 50 inches on the daily like that.
You can't put a Nicki wig on and be Nicki. That's like a fact.
Thinking he can be Biggie.
I mean, come on. I mean, really. Not everybody want to wear the 50-inch wigs.
I do.
But they hate this lady so much. They hate her guts.
And then they get mad when they get called a copycat, but they're so, like, stubborn on the fact that they don't want to admit that it comes from her, that they gotta throw shots back. So it's so irritating. Like, you're not original.
You're not original. If you book Nicki Minaj's hairstylist and you didn't like her, you're not original. I don't care what nobody said. We're not even gonna get into that. Like, why you booking her hairstylist if you don't like her, sis? I'd find somebody else to book. No, for real.
Yeah, you gotta, I just want to take a second real quick. You gotta set your face good. No, because if you set your face smoothly and beautifully, you wear so much nicer and more even. But at the same time, when you add things, powder products like bronzers and blushes, that's sometimes why it probably looks patchy, or why you get a dark line of demarcation. When you press your brush in too hard, things are not completely set. So unless you have super dry skin and things kind of mattify on their own, like my skin used to, or you're on something like Accutane that makes your skin like that, always make sure you go in either with a pressed powder or translucent, whatever you like to use, and set, because it'll make things like bronzers blend like a dream. I'm a tapper too. How do you like to apply like powder products? Do you like tap them in and then buff, or you
Yeah,
like
I really
buff,
do
or...
tap them in.
Yeah, me too.
I like tapping products in. Guys, I've been really about these big lashes lately. I don't know why.
Me too. Oh my god, yes.
Like
it's
the
just
25 MMs, they're like my freaking favorite. And like, I love it.
I'm just gonna tell you, because y'all are gonna get so annoyed with us saying that, but everything we use is our favorite. If it wasn't our favorite, why would we use it? I don't use products that I don't like.
Thank you.
That's why I actually run out of my makeup, because I use it like that. Although I
Sorry, y'all, I had to put on those lashes. Correct, honey. I had to put those lashes.
Is she not the queen? Tell her she's the queen. Comment down below. She's the queen. She's the queen.
Stop. You're the queen.
You're the queen.
Remember when Tessa was a Nicki Minaj?
Yes.
Queen. We the queen. Yeah.
The queen.
Her name's not Tessa. What is her name? Carol G? Oh,
yeah.
Her name's Carol G. But I love that song, Tessa. She said... She was singing Spanish on that song.
Nicki can do
it went #1 on the Latin charts. #1 on Billboard. That's crazy. Mad. That's crazy. She's not even Spanish.
Literally. I'm taking a loose brightening powder.
Oh, I see. We using the same. Let's just show them this powder, because we using the same powder. We gotta show
This is the Kylie Cosmetics.
We love this powder.
What shade are you in?
I'm using yellow, and Gigi's using soft pink.
If you're super fair, or even if you like to use this mixed in with like your richer skin tones, this soft pink color, look at one under eye and look at the other.
Oh, I see it blends
it just blends it in with the bronzer so nicely, but it also brightens the under eye.
Oh, I like that. I want some fried chicken. Like,
I just feel like that. I keep thinking about it, girl.
I'm starving.
Why we do this all the time?
I want some fried chicken.
I'm a connoisseur.
Let me get slayed. Let me get serious. Let me get delirious.
Oh, okay. I was going to do my...
So, I'm going to go ahead and do my foundation while Gigi is over there buffing for dear life.
I was going to do my nose contour, but I forgot.
That's all right. You good.
We'll come back.
So, what I like to do is I like to dot my foundation all over, because what it does is it helps it be even. It helps it to be evenly distributed. And I'll just dot it all over my foundation. What am I using? I'm actually using Kat Von D.
Oh, girl.
Yep. And she's thick today. She's super thick. She thicker than a Snicker.
Do you use the new formula or the old formula?
Some Kylie Jenner lip fillers.
Hey.
The old formula. This is so old. Look, I'm almost done. I'll get my money's worth. If I pay $47 for something,
I'm going to use it.
B gonna get her money worth. That's a fact.
Y'all
want to see what my hat says?
I hate her.
Snap Queen. I did that because I be snapping on people, but really follow me on Snapchat, Beam Slays. Thank you.
Beam for days. If you like to kind of contour your forehead, but you, like, for me, contouring is not necessarily about, like, line work. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it begin. I don't want to see it end. I want to see it dissipate. I just want to see it look really beautifully sculpted and natural. So for me, I do go in, but at the same time, I'll just kind of pat it around my forehead area, because if you really come through on the sides, depending on, like, your forehead width and height as well, sometimes it can look like two really dark patches, or almost like a bronzer helmet, and I don't want that. So I'm